Israel's war against Hamas militants has now reached Lebanon. According to Hamas and security officials in Lebanon, an Israeli strike has killed Hamas's deputy leader. As per reports, Saleh Al-Arouri was killed along with his bodyguards in an Israeli drone strike on Beirut's southern suburbs. The explosion shook Musharafieh, one of the Lebanese capital's southern suburbs, a stronghold of the militant Hezbollah group, which is an ally of Hamas. Lebanese state media reported the strike hit a Hamas office, while other reports say a total of 7 people were killed in the attack.
At about 5:30, we heard the sound of an explosion, then another explosion, followed by a third explosion a few seconds later. The smoke was rising heavily. The explosion shook our office.
Saleh Al-Arouri was the deputy head of Hamas's Politburo and the founder of its military wing, the Qassam Brigades. Israel has previously announced the killing in Gaza of Hamas commanders and officials during the war. But Arouri is the most high-profile figure to be killed, and his death came in the first strike on the Lebanese capital since hostilities began. The strike also marks the first killing of a Hamas official outside Palestinian territories. Israel has declined to comment on the death of Arouri, although Israeli army spokesperson Daniel Hagari, who did not directly comment on his killing, said the military is highly prepared for any scenario in its aftermath.
The IDF is in a very high state of readiness in all arenas, in defense and offense. We are highly prepared for any scenario.
On the other hand, Hamas chief Ismail Haniyeh has said Arouri's killing is a terrorist act and it is a violation of Lebanon's sovereignty and an expansion of Israel's hostility against Palestinians, unquote. Meanwhile, Hezbollah leader Syed Hassan Nasrallah has vowed to retaliate against any Israeli targeting of Palestinian officials in Lebanon. They have warned that the killing of Arouri will not go unanswered or unpunished. Palestinian Islamic Jihad has vowed revenge in a statement saying the crime will not go unpunished and the resistance will continue until the occupation is removed. Iran has said the killing would further galvanize the fight against Israel, while Yemen's Houthi movement have expressed their condolences. Meanwhile, French President Emmanuel Macron has called on Israel to avoid escalation. Macron, who spoke by telephone with Israeli minister and war cabinet member Benny Gantz, said it is essential to avoid any escalatory attitude, particularly in Lebanon. The killing of Hamas militant group's deputy chief Saleh Al-Arouri has triggered protests across the West Bank. Thousands of Palestinians took to the streets of Ramallah, Jenin and Hebron. Hamas said the killing will not lead to its defeat. Hezbollah has vowed that Arouri's death will not go unpunished. Arouri's sister, Kutayab, has also joined in the protests in West Bank. She said his contribution for Palestinians will be remembered for years to come and that her brother's influence will give rise to stronger and tougher leaders.
Thank God, this is an honor from God. His martyrdom is an honor. He used to wish martyrdom and we are not surprised, since this is the method of the occupation. The occupation did not skip any wrongdoing. Is this a surprise? It is not. It is only natural for the occupation, but thank God, every child in Palestine is a leader, and there will be stronger leaders, and tougher, and they will follow in his footsteps.
Israel has not yet confirmed any responsibility for the attack on Al-Arouri. However, it has long accused Arouri of orchestrating attacks on its citizens. Hamas officials had claimed that Arouri was at the heart of negotiations for the prisoner swap deal with Israel, and Israel vowed to destroy Hamas after the movement's unprecedented October 7 attacks on the country.